Okay, I want to talk about some things that these challenge people put out these challenge videos, and I'm purposefully leaving out which one. It's not YouTube. It's which media platform, social media platform is letting them go out like that. But for years now, they've been causing people problems. And recently I've heard so many problems, including today, just today, I heard about one that's causing me problems. Just today. And it's true, I'll get to that eventually. But I think it's going to take, I don't know how many videos to get all of this out. And to continue, by the time I get another day out, more stuff is going to happen. Probably. Because of it. But it's just ridiculous that these are happening. And Adam and I were talking about it again recently, not mine, but just in general about people doing some of these, because I was watching some of these YouTubers, gig. They do the food delivery services and groceries and stuff like that. And that's what I'm doing now, because I'm trying to get, I had to get health care, and I have to earn a certain amount of money, so I had to take this job because of my health. I had to take a job where I could go home, and whenever I need to, as an independent contractor. This is the only one I know of that I would be able to do, where I wouldn't be required to be somewhere at a certain time, like, you must do this, and you must do that time of day and evening, whenever. I had to have something. So what I knew, the only one I knew, was, one side DoorDash, these kinds of things. More than one. But, okay, so that's my purpose behind this. And he and I were talking about things that I have heard watching more videos. I started watching more videos and more of these gig tubers to see what, ones I haven't watched or may have only watched once, what's going on in their world and where they live, in the United States, and what problems they've had. And I'm serious when I say, if I hadn't already known that this was a problem, it happens after I actually experience it. And sometimes in an eerie way. I'm not one to believe in, I believe in coincidence. I don't believe in anything, mystical, magical like that. But I've often said that maybe I should start, because sometimes this stuff happens too weird. And I know there are people who believe if you speak something, then the next thing is going to happen. I just saw that today too, another time. That, you're going to see it on TV, or if you got smart TV or something like that, you're going to see it. Because I'm thinking they make a joke about it. Like Siri is listening to you no matter what. Your phone is listening to you. People come up with those kinds of, some would call them conspiracy theories. Some wouldn't call them conspiracy theories. They call them, it could be reality. Anyway, this is stuff this is all important to all the rest of it. There's just so much information. And it's been so stressful that today my blood pressure was, the top one was 193 or 195. That's very high. The other two weren't very high, like the, what is it called? Systolic and, what's the other one? That's not my area. I'm not healthcare at all. Or physical healthcare at all. So anyway, I don't know why I can never remember the other one. And then the pulse rate. But the top one was very high. And it was after, all that I went through the past couple of days, and added on top of all the rest of it. And that was including this morning. Then I not this morning, most of the day, then I tested my blood pressure, and it was sky high. So all these things are important. I mean, think, you're trying to get health insurance and stuff that's happening because of some, believe me, I have to bleep out a lot. People online doing challenge videos. Yeah. But it's not about, for me it's just one video they put out. For other people it's more than one. Okay, or it could just be one, I don't know. But I am so exhausted. I'm sitting here. I haven't getting good enough sleep, but I'm just sitting here exhausted from having to deal with this stuff. And nobody should have to deal with something because somebody wants to play pranks or just flat out steal or make people lose their jobs or almost kill themselves. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. AI's not gonna like it. The AI likes me anyway. Just on and on. Nobody should have to pay for that. And I'm telling you, sometimes I think these coincidences, which I believe in, are happening fast and furious. Because I ran across one just yesterday, talking about or the day before, talking about how she doesn't put it the same way I do. She's young enough to be my daughter, older daughter, I guess. But she's basically tired of all the crap hitting her, and so am I. I have been tired for many years. The people who know me say I have a jinxed life. I don't believe in jinxes and stuff like that. Or it's a sign that you shouldn't do that, or you should do that, because you can find quite often just as many signs that say that you shouldn't do that as you could saying that you could. I just don't believe in that stuff, that kind of thinking all around. So anyway, that's some of the stuff I want to throw out. But like I said, it's probably going to take a few videos, because there's just so much attached to this, and this is just a little stuff that, it's going to be needed to be added in or known before the arrest. But each video is a new video. Anyway, but this is just so much is ridiculous. It's like living in an alternate universe where these kinds of crap things actually, the things that can cost people so much, like some people who are working to support their families, their kids, one of their children or two of their children are having serious health issues, whatever it is. Like me, I'm having serious health issues, and because of them, this, that, and the other happens to me. It causes me or them or the one with the children, whatever, it causes them to have problems. Now, I'm not having a problem with the money, thing, but I'll get to that eventually. But still, just the thought that these, I would have to bleep out an hour, actually sitting over there saying, hey, why don't you do this? I don't know what happens to them. I really honestly don't know if they get arrested and have to go to prison, spend, whatever age they are, and they get a record, and, maybe they learn that you don't use that to cause people problems. I think it's funny. That says, to me, I'm not diagnosing, but it says psycho written all over it, or socio, really. Sociopath. Pathic. Seriously, that's what it says to me. Okay, like I said, I'm not diagnosing anybody, but to me that's what it says. They don't care. They have absolutely no care of anybody. They don't have one target. There's anybody out there gets harmed by what they do, the challenge they put up. So they don't care. It's a challenge. Oh, like that is just because you call challenge, that's somehow takes away from all legal, legality, all laws, rules, social or actual written law. It just dismisses those. No, it does not. Those are still in place. Just because you call challenge, no. And I think that they need, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what the law actually does to them. But I would really like that to be more put out there, because that's what's called a deterrent. That's what the purpose is. Or that, and to keep them off the street and doing it to more people. Because some people could die because of these things some of these things they've done. Seriously, they could die. Or their children with bad health, whatever, could die. These sociopaths, psychopaths, since when do they care? I mean, there's levels, but really, it's just so disgusting.